Hey everyone, it's Casey the Stitcher, and I'm happy to welcome you back to my channel. It's been a second, sadly. Life got busy, went to Disneyland, did a bunch of stuff there, moved offices, which was wild. It's a little bit of a different setup from my last one, a little bit smaller, but that's okay. But I wanted to just update you guys on my stitching, especially if you don't follow me on Instagram. If you do follow me, it's Casey the Stitcher, you know me. If you don't and you want updates on all my projects and everything, please feel free to add me. I always post on my stories of like my daily stitching and everything going on there. I have also been doing a bunch of like spin the wheel stuff for when I don't know what project to work on. Doing some test stitching for Hex Stitchcraft again. She hasn't posted those yet, so I am waiting for her to post them. I have 3 more to get done in the series that I'm doing for her. So it's super duper fun. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to update you guys on some stuff going on since I believe March. So we're doing like 4 months. Yeah. So yeah, it's been kind of crazy, kind of fun. Been kind of reorganizing my stitching stuff. Took on some new whips. Took on my first, like genuine first full coverage cross stitch from Thread Geeks. And I guess we'll kind of start there. So, Thread Geeks did Dragon Riders and Dragon Riders 2. The artwork is by Carissa Bug. And I, at first, bought actually Dragon Riders, the first original. And I'll put that one up on the screen. That one had, like, just a bunch of browns and stuff. And then she released Dragon Riders 2, I think, like, literally a few days later. And it has a bunch of purple flowers in it. And that's the one that I decided to go with. This thing is huge. I put it on a 30-inch scroll frame. I'm only on page 1. I have about a little bit over 1,000 stitches on this. As you can see, it's my first full coverage cross stitch, so it's very much been a hit and miss, like how am I going to do this, how to get it done. But yeah, it's been super fun. I'm using a scroll frame for this because I didn't want all the excess. I tried my 11x11 Q-snap and there was way too much excess. So yeah, but I need to figure out tension with this. I just got this Q-snap on Prime Day. It was like my only Prime Day buy because it was like 20 bucks. But yeah, if you have any, you know, tips and tricks on how to get the tension good on these, because this is like a ginormous piece of fabric. So if you guys have any, you know, tips and tricks for full coverage or all that fun jazz, let me know, because that's been a fun adventure for me. Along with that, you guys know that it is officially Summerween. The entire month of July is really Summerween. Summerween, I consider Summerween July 31st. So, because of that, I'm bringing out a guy that was in my whip parade when I first started this channel at the first of the year. I haven't stitched on him yet, but I'm bringing Edgar Allan Poe back, aka the Master Macabre by the Witchy Stitcher. And yeah, he's coming back out. I'm really hoping I can get quite a bit of him done. I'm taking a quick 24-hour, like 400-mile road trip, 400 miles there, 400 miles back at the beginning of the month. So I'm thinking he might come with me for that road trip because I'm going to be a little passenger princess on that. And I'm just there for the schnacks, GPS, and heavy lifting for the things we need to grab on that road trip. So yeah, he came back out. I'm doing him on, I think it's DMC Oatmeal, I want to say. Could be wrong. I started this guy in May of 2024, so just a little over his first birthday. It was the first one that I really ever took on that was for me, and he got put away very quickly. I actually brought him to the place I live currently in southern Utah. I brought him with me when we were looking at homes to rent and buy down here last year before. So he's kind of a fun nostalgia for me because he was with me in like the middle of moving and packing for the first time in like 15 years. So yeah, he's been super duper fun. The Witchy Stitcher is releasing a bunch of really fun stuff lately. Her Patreon is really fun. So I'm really excited to get this guy done and be able to take on another Witchy Stitcher. I think I'm going to take on her Freddy Krueger one during the fall because my mom absolutely loves Nightmare on Elm Street and so do I. So I think it'd be really fun to do for our house and some decor. So yeah, this guy's coming back out. I'm super excited. I'll definitely be posting updates on him. And yeah, So he is donezo. The next one I wanted to update you guys on is the Court of Crows Sal by Fine Frog Stitching. Court of Crows Sal is over. The last part got released on July 4th. I am very behind. I will be finishing it though. It's one I've been just like slowly getting at, and now that the pattern is fully released, I'm actually preferring that, so I don't have to download individual week by week patterns. Fine Frog Stitching also just released that they are doing another Sal. I believe it went on sale like a week ago. And I don't know if she has any left, but I know you can still join the Sal to get your own stuff. So that's super fun. It looked super cute. But since I already had her Court of Crows Sal going, I didn't really want to join one yet. So we'll see if that changes. I think it starts in like September is when she starts releasing the parts. So we'll see if I vibe with that around the same time. If not, I'll probably buy the pattern after the fact. But yeah, so Court of Crows Sal, super duper fun. These little guys are absolutely adorable. I loved doing these. This took me so freaking long. Like, I know it's really dumb, but that, I don't know why. The color changes are just killing me in this. I have another one on this side that's kind of similar. Then all this is a sword in the middle. This is a little shelf. Then we have 3 more portraits, and then some like roses and stuff that go over some. So yeah, Fine Frog Stitching. This was really fun, Sal. I'm really happy I got the fabric. I think the fabric is by Witch's Garden Crafts, which I will definitely be buying more of her fabric for sure because I loved the texture of her fabrics. They didn't come too stiff. And I like the color that she gets hand dyed. I also still love the needle minder it came with. So yeah, that's been super fun. I am really excited. I've just been kind of doing this here and there. If the stuff is for me and not like a test stitch or a gift, I'm not really one to push it. I will just do those when I feel like doing them. So I'm not too worried about them. The next one that I'm going to show you is one by Hex Stitchcraft that I'm not really test stitching. She sent it to me for free. I'm kind of test stitching, kind of not. Someone else test stitched for her, and that's her Etsy cover for it. But it is her green moth project. I did on bright pink fabric just because I really wanted to, and it's turning out super cute. I'm working on this one here and there just because it's all now just some full-blown block stitching. She also is an absolute doll and made me a mantis pattern for my mother to make her. My mother loves mantises, so I hit her up and I was like, hey, you're doing a bunch of insects, can you make me a mantis pattern? And she was like, for sure. So again, if you guys have not checked out Hex Stitchcraft, please, 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 please do. Like literally, she is the best in the world. And she's also super duper nice, super independent, like a stitcher herself. Like gaming, bands, insects, like all that fun stuff is all her. So if you have a second, I'll link her Etsy store below, and I'll link her Instagram. She is absolutely fantastic, and I adore her. Okay, so if you don't know, I have recently been getting super back into Star Wars. I was into Star Wars as a kid. I went and seen Revenge of the Sith with my dad and my parents, well, my mom and my dad in theaters when I was 5. So the 20 year of Revenge of the Sith came out. I went to Disneyland during the season of the Force, which was wild. I got to ride Hyperspace Mountain, got to do all that, got to see Kylo finally, got to see Luke. Didn't able to get pictures with any of them, but being able to see them was really fun. Hung out in Galaxy's Edge a lot, so that was super duper fun. So we did all that, and when I came home, like I'd started getting back into Star Wars here and there, but when we got home, it just kind of flooded me that I forgot how much I love the lore of Star Wars. Of course, I've been playing Outlaws, I've played Survivor, I played, Jedi Cat, I played all the Star Wars video games. I've done, of course, know the movies. Clone Wars series, one of my favorite, keeping up with all the new series like Andor Season 2, all that fun jazz. Ahsoka Season 2 filming right now. Literally my favorite, but I forgot how much I have a love for Vader and Anakin. Like the characters are just fantastic, aka Anakin and Vader are the same person, but they're two separate entities in my brain just because they're such different people in the series and stuff. But yeah, so I have been taking on some Star Wars projects because of that, so I wanted to update you guys on those. First one I am doing on Black Ada. By the way, I'll be posting all the information about like who does these patterns. Some of them I don't know off the top of my head, I'll be posting links and stuff or my usual spreadsheet. But this guy, don't have too much on him. I think I'm under like 500-600 stitches on this guy. And he's only like I want to say he's only like a 5,600 stitch project. But yeah, so he's been really fun. It's going to be a lightsaber in the middle, and then this side's Vader, this side's Anakin. Super duper fun. I'm super excited. I'll throw a picture up of the pattern right here. And yeah, it's gonna be so fun once this gets done because like, he's so fun. I also have been back to gridding my Ada. I don't know if you can tell, but especially with black, it made it so much easier because this is not a full like coverage stitch. Like there's black spaces in and out of here. So I'm really excited to get this done. Again, this is not one that I am like pressed to get done, but it's been a fun one. Continuing with the topic of Star Wars, I have this guy. This guy is a very special piece to me because I went and kitted him up at my new local needlework shop. I am super stoked because Primrose Cottage actually has a physical store in my town. I did not know they were from Southern Utah. So when I seen it on our classifieds that like Primrose Cottage was opening before they started really posting a bunch on their socials, I lost it because I've only ever had like Joann's and Michael's and Hobby Lobby as like my stuff, and so I've only had access to like DMC and back in the day Anchor. So it's the fact that I got a local needlework shop is like a game changer for me because I'm able to actually go in and do like fancy floss and like do conversions. And they are like literally the sweetest people in the world. They're a quilting shop as well. I don't quilt as much. I'm thinking about taking on a quilting project here soon. I got a quilting bug watching Kelsey from X Stitch and Chill. She's doing some like English paper piecing and stuff, which is really fun to watch. So she gave me the itch. My thought is that I'm gonna be maybe doing. I have a bunch of old band t-shirts. I used to go to Warped Tours starting when I was like 10 years old. I went to my first concerts when I was 10. I did Warped Tour up until it stopped in 2018. I'm not counting the new Warped Tours. You can literally fight me. I refuse to count those as Warped Tours because Warped Tour is a tour and not a festival. Fight me in the comments right now. But I have a bunch of those. I went to concerts consistently. I still do when I can, but it feels like concerts are still very... After the pandemic, the etiquette of concerts and the costing of concerts went up, which I understand why, but like, people gotta get some etiquette with concerts, man. If you're gonna shove in a crowd, I'm gonna shove you back. Like, it's terrible. But yeah, so this guy, I'm doing on 16 count Lunar by Forbidden Fiber Company. They sell those by the yard at Primrose, and literally I brought the thing up and I was like, I want this entire yard of this fabric, and she was like, are you sure? It's expensive. And I was like, I don't care. But yeah, so this color conversion's up on my Instagram in my highlight reel, but I'm primarily doing it in color and cotton, I want to say. Hold on. Let me grab the floss. I will tell you. Okay. She's a little wrinkly because she got put in a bag for all my finishing pieces, but she is done, guys. Done. Vicar Amelia, Hex Stitchcraft. I think she said this was like the first like chart she ever made. So it was so fun. It's so pretty. She literally turned out so good. I was super happy when I finished this. I think it was around 10,000 stitches. And yeah, I was, I don't know why I put her on the back burner for so long, but she was so fun. Like literally, I think it only took me like an extra like 2-3 weeks to get her done. Like I felt like I literally like got like a surge of energy to finish her. But yeah, she was super duper fun. This is hand-dyed fabric that I did because I wanted to vibe with like the marble and stuff from Dark Souls with her. But man, she was so fun to do. I'm super happy that Hedge Stitchcraft let me do this for her. I guess I'll show the back. This actually is one of my nicer backs. So back, I post this on my Instagram, so if you follow me there, you'll know about this. But I was so excited to get her done. Then I have one more finish since the last time I talked to you guys. I have my finish that I made for my ex-boss, who now is my new coworker. Super wild, super random, but he quit our old work that I quit like 2 years ago. and he actually came to work for my company. We're in 2 different departments, and this is back in my hometown, about 6 hours away. But I had to go down to my hometown, and it just so happens that I went to my hometown where he worked on his last day at our old job. So I got to walk into our old office, welcome him to our new company, which I'm super excited for him. He's been doing great. He's been there for like, I want to say like 3 months. And yeah, it's really been so fun. I'll post a picture of what I made for him right here. Said, I hope this email never finds you. It was such a fun pattern to do. It's the first pattern that I've ever had like black work, I guess, or like lots of back stitching that wasn't over regular cross stitches. So that was super duper fun to do for him. And yeah, guys, it's had two finishes, which isn't the worst in the world. I've also have a finish from Hex Stitch Craft, but you know, can't quite show that yet. And yeah, like what else is going on? Like I said, I've been wanting to do a quilt. I think I'm gonna do a quilt with all my band t-shirts from concerts way back in the day. Anything big else going on in my life? Signed the lease on this house for another year, so I'm staying here for at least another year. We're looking at some houses to buy, which is gonna be super cool. Yeah, I don't think there's much else that's been going on. 19 rat babies in my house currently. I wasn't able to sell / adopt out any of them that weren't breeder, like people that wanted them to either feed the snakes or breed them. And those are 2 things that I won't allow that to happen. So currently I have 19 rats, and they're super sweet and they're super lovey. I have 3 old men in a cage currently, and 1 old man is not doing super good, so that's super sad. That's my little Oliver. He is just over about 2 years and 2 months, so about 26 months old. So he's doing pretty good, but he's downhill in it. His 2 brothers are doing great, but to be expected with rat lives. Not to get sad though. But yeah, nothing much has been going on other than that. I did some Disney stuff, some crafts. I made little ear holders that came in handy during the park, and then I made our shirts. They were color changing shirts. I'll post a clip now of them.
I was actually hoping for something a little better. I keep trying to.
Yeah, they turned out super cute. I did them for me, my mom, my dad, my cousin, and my grandpa. My grandpa's first time at Disney. I was able to celebrate my birthday in Disney, which Disney employees made it so fun. Had a girl in Galaxy's Edge, one of the photographers, because we did like the Genie Plus, Fast Pass, whatever. The free photos and everything. Goodness. I had her do some headshots of me in front of the Millennium Falcon, and that's now my LinkedIn profile picture. That was super duper fun. And yeah, Disney was just so fun. I love Disney. It's 70th anniversary currently. We didn't go for the 70th celebration, but that's okay. What else? Oh! Sleep Token, released even in Arcadia. I'm still obsessed. We're like 2 months into this album. I'm still, as you can probably tell, absolutely obsessed. So yeah, it's been a time, guys. I haven't been reading a super big amount, but that's okay. Playing some video games. I'm always playing Stardew Valley. Maybe one of these days I'll stream some Stardew Valley somewhere. But oh yeah, always playing Stardew. We've got my boyfriend coming down to visit for the weekend. It's our 5-year anniversary actually on Thursday, so that's gonna be super duper fun to be able to celebrate with him. Yeah, and then I got a road trip in like 2 weeks, so those are my life updates. Pretty chill life updates lately. But yeah, guys, I think looking around my little craft room, I think that's it. Did do a cross-stitch subscription to the Adam Hart cross-stitch, I want to say. The floss bobbins. I got in on the subscription. It's a quarterly subscription. I did 50 floss drop bobbins in 25 packs. And I think it was like $30. So I should be getting that in August. I'll update that for sure. I've never tried their bobbins. Kelsey from X Stitch and Chill really liked them. She said that they were great. And I'm really wanting to try that because I'd really like to get my master set of DMC onto floss drop bobbins because I'm actually much preferring floss drops over just straight up floss bobbins. So yeah, guys, it's been a while. I'm so sorry. I'm really hoping to update you soon. Like I said, if you want more updates from me, follow me on Insta. I'm always on Insta, literally always. So follow me there, see my stories, see the fun stuff I post, see progress on my stitches, much more than my Flosstube. And yeah, it's been great talking to you guys. Comment down below, like anything that has to do with cross stitch, but primarily, do you guys have any cool or good like tips for full coverage projects? Like I'm horrified. I'm doing well, I think. I understand. I see where parking's coming into play, guys. I never thought I'd say that a day in my life of a cross stitcher, but I see why you can park. Anything going on in the cross stitch community that I should mention? We had a new Flosstube. A bunch of new Flosstubers come in, which is awesome. I always look for updates from Crafty Gaming Jamie on her full coverages because she does beautiful full coverage. It's wild. Been watching a lot of Catkin and Lily. Of course, X Stitch and Chill, always, literally always great. And yeah, it's been great, guys. I'm super excited. I'm super happy with where I'm going in my stitching. I posted a while back that it was 2 years in May since I started cross stitching, which is wild. This is the longest a hobby's ever lasted in my life, like, and been consistent with it. So I'm super excited with that. My work has been kind of crazy lately. I'm also getting re-enrolled. I took a large break, about a year break from college, from getting my bachelor's in cybersecurity, and I'm getting re-enrolled to go back for like my last year and a half for my bachelor's, and then I'm gearing up for my master's. So life's been crazy, world's been crazy. If you're in America, suffer along with me. God bless us. If you're anywhere else in the world, hopefully it's better for you than for us. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm sorry this was a little bit longer. I'm sorry there was so long in between floss tubes. I'm hoping to get better at that. This is just a hobby of mine. I'm not making any money off this. I'm not a business. I'm just doing this for funsies. So yeah, thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing, showing me all the love on the internet. I'm hoping that there is a less stretch of time between this floss tube and the next one. If not, follow me on Instagram, Bluesky, and Threads. I'm primarily on Insta. I'm always on my story. So yeah, guys, it was so good to talk to you, and I will see you guys in the next Flosstube. Bye bye.